Hi and welcome to Nick Well Motorhomes. I'm Andy and it's cold and windy out here at the moment, so we're going to do the outside as quickly as possible and we'll try and get inside where it's a little bit warmer. But what have we got for you? Well, as you can see, we've got a WildAx Europa XL. It's 6.36 metres in length and it's a 2-berth, 2-travel. And it's an exceptionally popular model, and for good reason. The layout is really nice and it works on so many different levels as a pure 2-person van. Now, as we walk around, you'll see it's on the new Series 2 Fiat Ducato, which is a 140 automatic in this particular guise. And we've got a Skyview pack on this. Now that makes a massive difference to this particular vehicle, especially when you go into the cab, but we'll show you that when we get inside. It's in our tent grey, silver to everybody else. And of course we've got Fiat alloy wheels just down here. Cassette toilet just there. And of course we've got your fresh and your wastewater drains just here. Fresh water fill here, flue for your heating just here, which is a diesel and electric unit. And of course we've got our electric hookup point just there. Now when we come around the back, one of the most impressive things about your WildAx of course is you've got a reversing camera just there, but we've also got sensors. Now that is a real rarity because most vans will give you one or they'll give you the other, but it's very rare to get the two. Now with the Europa XL having the U-shaped rear lounge, it also gives us a good storage area just underneath here as well. And of course we always remember that you need to do some washing up, so you've got your bowl just in there. And see, it sounds like a little bit of storage up there. Again, anywhere you can gain storage is a positive. Now also up on the roof of course we've got your solar panel, you've got your flush fitting windows just at the sides, and of course we've got an electric step, your awning and your awning light. Now because you've got diesel and electric heating, obviously diesel if you're wild camping and electric if you're plugged into the mains, you don't need an awful lot of gas. So you've got space here for a good 6 kilogram propane just there, but to be perfectly honest, you're not going to use a lot of it, so you don't need a lot of it. Habitation door fly screen. And this is the thing that I find really impressive. Now, we put the Skyview into this one for a reason, because you've genuinely got two habitation areas. You've got your back end, but if you've got somebody who's in bed and let's say they don't feel particularly well and it's pouring down the rain outside, well, where does the other person go? Now this is a small living area at the front, but it's adequate. You can use it, and by taking the shelf out and having the Skyview in, you get a lot of natural light. Don't worry if your head is burning, you can put the blind up, but it just feels very open. We've got reading lights on either side as well, so yeah, you don't, sometimes it's nice to have that extra bit of space. If you've just had a row with your other half, they're up that end, you really don't want to speak to one another, you can come down here, you can read a book. You've even got a bit of a wall in the way, so you don't even have to look at each other if you don't want to. It's a little thing, but it makes a difference. Now when we look in the cab in general, of course we've got Remis cab lines running right the way throughout, so again you've got that covered. Lovely media center there, and your reverse camera comes up full. It's also Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so again it's a very easy system to use. We've got climate control air conditioning just there, we've got traction plus, we've got hill descent, you've got 8-speed automatic gearbox, we've got steering wheel controls. What is impressive as well of course is we've got folding mirrors just here as well, so again they're electrically folding, you press the button and they pop if you're going through something very tight. Obviously both captain seats swivel around and they are very, very comfortable. They're made to do long distances, but again, it's very nice just to be sat here. You've got that lovely view. Well, in general, I've got motorhomes to look at, but if you've got a lake or something over there, it's absolutely fantastic. We've also got more storage just down here. And of course, we've got a couple of 230 volts just there. More storage above, and we've got your awning winder just here. So when we look in the kitchen, well, directly above just here we've got your 12-volt control panel, we've got your light switches, we've also got your thermostat for your heating just there. Now we've got a mixer tap, which again is very, very stylish, ordered in the black. Got your sink just here, we've got 3 gas hobs just there. Again, more storage, more plug sockets, and this is a nice little touch. Any of your reading lights in here, you've got a USB on either side, so there's loads of places to charge up your phone. Again, it's a little thing, but it's the little things that make the difference. Down here, of course, we've got your oven grill. Heat shield just pops out there. Now just be careful when you're done, make sure you pop that back so you don't catch your trousers on it and rip it. But it's important to have it out when you're using the grill so you don't end up heating your controls and melting them. So kitchen again, we've got an extender just at the end, and of course we've got a bin underneath there. Nice deep drawer just here. Storage there. Now it's not huge, but then that's because you've got your gas on the other side. But you can see you've got your isolator switches in there and gas drop holes. More storage just in here with the pull out. And of course, two nice big drawers just underneath. We've got the microwave just up here, and we've got a large compressor fridge just there. Now, with having the lithium battery and the solar panel, it's a really good option with the compressor fridge. Before we go further on, we'll look in the bathroom. So again, it's a wet room facility. You've got good drying areas in there. You've got a window and you've got a skylight, so the condensation comes up very, very easily. Sink, and obviously you've got your cassette toilet just down there. For your shower, the head comes off from the wash basin and you just clip it onto here. It's not massive, but it's a good usable space. As we come through, tabletop just there, and you see you've got another one just in there. Again, good storage. And then we've got your wardrobe in here, and we've got your two table legs, and you'll see just there, that's your TV amplifier booster for your TV aerial. So when we come into the rear, we've got more storage, and we do like to, as a dealership at Nick Whale, to put Wi-Fi and awnings on the vehicles, and we've got our Wi-Fi unit just there. Again, it's all about options, and the more space that you've got in the van, the more options you're going to give yourself. So again, they're very deep, these, and then they do work very, very well. And even a couple at the back, because we've got the U-shape. Now, underneath the benches, as you can see on this side, you've got your battery down there, and you've got your fuses and your trips. Down here we've got more storage. Obviously under that side we've seen what's there from outside. And underneath here we've got a lot more storage. So again, it ticks a lot of boxes. It's a van conversion, but the amount of storage you've got in there is actually genuinely surprising. We've got more USBs down here, and we've got another 230-volt plug socket. And obviously, as we've already seen with your tables, they will just clip into the floor just here. Now, having the two areas, as I say, makes a massive difference, but I love this area because if you're on the continent and you're always outside because the weather's beautiful, it's fine. The interior of the van doesn't make so much of a difference. But if it's cold and it's wet and it's windy, you want somewhere you can genuinely kick your shoes off and put your feet up. And you can't beat that for this. Now, this makes up into a large double bed. But, and as I've said before, I'm not the tallest. And I'm not going to put my feet down on it, but as you can see, you've got plenty of room to use these as two singles. So you don't have to make up the double if you don't want to, or unless of course you're exceptionally tall. And to make the double up is very simple. So you just take that clip out, and just here you've got these two boards. So these slide out. And just slot straight on. Now, so when you've got the boards in place, like I said, there's a couple of ways to do this. A lot of people might turn all these over because they're flatter on the opposite side and you're evening out your wear. But just through ease of use, I'm going to show you quickly. And that's just to put the backrests into the center. Now, you can see that is a huge bed. And a lot of people might leave it made up as a huge bed, and that's absolutely fine because we do have the small living area at the front. And the great thing is if you're somewhere where it's nice and warm, well then, does it matter? But if you are in colder climates, that rear lounge is an absolute godsend. So there you have it. The WildAx Europa XL. It's a 2026 model, and it's beautiful. Really hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you want to come and have a look at it, please do, but always check with us first because these things don't last long. Thank you for watching.